Allegations of toxic culture and inappropriate hiring and promotion practices are included in a fourth federal lawsuit filed this week against leadership with the Michigan State Police. News 8's Duncan McLean's been following the latest developments and joins us now in studio.
Yeah, Brian, Sue, this fourth federal suit was filed by a 25-year veteran of the Michigan State Police Force who served, again, for 25 years, most recently retiring in September from her position as Chief DEI Officer. It joins two other lawsuits in accusing MSP leadership of problematic diversity decisions and one other in alleging sexual harassment among the force as a whole.
Sarah Krebs alleges that she was routinely sexually harassed during her time with the Michigan State Police, which began in 2000. Despite that, she rose through the ranks all the way to inspector and was eventually considered for the top DEI job under the previous state police director, Colonel Joseph Gasper. During the hiring process, an HR rep was told to hire the other finalist based on their race. That HR rep refused, and Krebs was given the job, but the pressure didn't stop there. She also alleges that once Grady took over, the force's emphasis on diversity quotas became more aggressive, and the decisions made and priorities focused on earned her harassment based on her role as DEI officer. It comes in addition to two other lawsuits filed by troopers with long histories of exemplary service. The first alleging that they were passed over for a promotion based on race in favor of a less qualified and more problematic candidate. The second alleging they received demotions based on their race and their role in investigations into a 2023 hiring scandal at the MSP Flint post. Colonel Grady stood by the force's practices when asked about the lawsuit on Thursday.
I'll just put it to you this way. The state police follows both state and federal rules as it pertains to hiring and things like that. We'll continue to do that.
A culture of sexual harassment was also alleged in Krebs and one other lawsuit, which carries accusations that a female trooper was placed at their 14th priority station out of training, forcing her to live separate from her husband, which goes against typical practice. Once at that station, a trooper allegedly known for harassing women began harassing her as her superior, eventually convincing her to begin a sexual relationship because she feared without doing so, he wouldn't allow her to advance past probationary status. That relationship ended her marriage and eventually descended into abuse, which caused her to fear for her life. That escalating situation began before Grady was leader of state police, but the alleged retaliation for reporting her abusive superior and other sexual harassment incidents continues today, as she remains barred from work. Grady is one of 12 defendants in that case. All of these lawsuits follow a vote of no confidence by 98% of rank-and-file MSP personnel. Their union responded to News 8 Today with this statement, saying they stand by that vote.
Now, in response to all this, 10 state senators signed a letter yesterday asking the governor to request Colonel Grady's resignation. The governor's office responded today, saying under Colonel Grady's leadership, in the statement you see on your screen, violent crime is down. And while some focus on partisan attacks, they have full confidence in Colonel Grady. Will continue to update as those federal investigations and cases continue.